someone would like to make an amends for his behavior yesterday.
Go ahead.
No! Not me! You!
Oh, sorry. I would like to apologize on behalf of this show. And
No, not on behalf of the show. You, man! Your behavior yesterday, you were drunk off your ass on the show.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. Move the prompter. There we go. Okay. I would like to apologize on behalf of myself for my behavior last night on the show.
Wait. Are you reading this?
No, this is all coming straight from my heart. I was wrong to have been, oh, the hell with it. I got drunk, man, it was awesome.
No! It was not awesome. What the hell is this?
Ooh.
Where were you last night, man?
Where were you just now?
I was just getting this.
Oh, man. What did I do?
2 sets of handcuffs on your junk?
Well, that's what it takes. What can I say? I've got a girthy coccyx. It's a bone, it's a bone.
Yeah, I know it's a bone. I'm just checking if CBS know it's a bone. Oh, yeah, it's all right. Apparently you can have a girthy coccyx.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, that's a surprise. Although I was surprised they let us say dry hump the other night as well. Did you hear that?
Oh, I did hear that.
Yeah.
Well, they're really letting things go around here.
I think when they gave us the job, they started letting things go.
What are you staring
Yeah,
at?
what are you staring at? What the hell?
It's a free show. Nobody's paying to get in.
Yeah. What the hell?
Bunch of lesbians.
Hey, man, don't be... Wait. I had a great idea. Hey, you know those little peepee black things that were on the camera? Yeah, I got an idea, man. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So that's what they look like.
Yeah.
Take them off, take them
No,
off.
man, you're wearing them. We'll be right back.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through one tomorrow, okay? Hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Ford. Drive one. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Yes. Quietly. That's right. Well done, everyone. Quietly now. That's good. Let's get straight to the awkward pause then, shall we? Craig, you don't normally do the awkward pause. I'll do that a bit lower. Craig, you don't normally do the awkward pause that early in the show. I know. That's what makes it awkward. I'm an awkward man. I'm doing something very awkward right now you can't see because the camera... And there we go. goes. It's a great day for America, everybody, yeah? It is. It is a great day. A great day for a beautiful actress and a friend of this show, the lovely Mila Kunis, who was voted Sexiest Woman of the Summer in a poll by Moviefone. So congratulations to Mila. I had no idea Moviefone did that kind of thing. If you know the name of the woman you'd like to masturbate to, press 1. Press it again. Faster. Ooh, that's it. The Oscar news is out right here in Hollywood. It's been announced Eddie Murphy is going to host the next year's Academy Awards. Fantastic news, I say. Oh, no, please. No. The Oscar producer said it was a tough call picking a host. It came down to Eddie Murphy and everyone not called James Franco. Still angry about that, by the way. If you can't be bothered to be there, why the hell do I have to watch it? Anyway, it's a big night if you like violent motorcycle gangs, and who doesn't? A new season of the biker show Sons of Anarchy premiered tonight on another network. It's a great show. I can't tell you which network they're on, by the way, but if you take the word Fox and then remove the 0 and press the F and X together, then they're on FX. Have you seen the Sons of Anarchy? It's good. It's about badass bikers trying to stay ahead, a step ahead of the law. They wear leather jackets and ride around in custom bikes in Northern California. It reminds me when I was young, I used to wear a leather up in the Bay Area and go for long rides on a rumbling hog. I love a long ride on a rumbling hog. Call me Harvey Firestein. It's kind of... Oh, you get it? That made you laugh, did it?
That was very funny.
Yeah. I'm a motorcycle guy. I love my bike. I like the roar and the heat and the throbbing feeling between my legs. Then I get on the bike and I ride around. And I love wearing motorcycle jackets. Why? I'll tell you why. All those pockets mean you'll never run out of lip balm. I don't ride much these days, though. I used to. I just, whenever I see bikers, I still think, they're my people. You know, it's like, I'm like that when I see people smoking, too. I haven't smoked for 15 years, but when I see smokers outside a building, I look and I go, there's my people. And then I realise they're not smoking crack, so I sell them some. And that's what happens to them. The hell, man?
What the hell, man?
Oh, see, I don't want you to do Harvey Firestein all night. I don't think you're...
Stop talking, Mike Harvey.
Shut up. Anyway, these days I keep my motorcycle in the garage, right next to the other things I don't use anymore, the exercise equipment, my meth lab, and my testicles. Riding a motorcycle is dangerous in LA. I get mad when I see a driver almost taking out a biker because he's texting. Put down your damn phone and watch the road. I saw this happen last night. Some guy in an SUV was working his phone. He almost hit a biker. I would have called the cops, but I was too busy playing Angry Birds, and I did not want... I didn't want to use my eagle. Have you bought the eagle in Angry Birds? It's awesome. It's like, can't get it, can't get it. Oh, get it. Yeah, well, I'm talking about the bikers. The bikers have responsibilities too, though. A lot of accidents are caused by bikers who don't have, don't ride properly, don't have the feel for the road. You know, the dentists and the accountants that take Harleys out at the weekends. The Hex Angels. You're not a Hell's Angel if you moisturise, or you're not a Hell's Angel if you know where the nearest Whole Foods is. You're not a Hell's Angel if you want to hit the open road and raise hell at a lovely little bed and breakfast, you know. Hell's Angels were very tough, of course. For my money, the most terrifying motorcycle gang was the Maguire brothers. Do we have a picture of the Maguire brothers? There they are. Hey, wait a minute. That's me and Harvey Firestein right there. I dropped a little weight. Let me see that again. Never gets old, that picture, really.
Hey, you want to go for a ride on my
No,
hog?
I don't want to go for a ride in Europe. You know, a lot of the celebrities get into the biking. Every weekend, Jay Leno spends hours motorcycling. Most of that time, though, is spent pulling the helmet thing around his chin. Did I say the helmet chap? That Helmet Chap's a movie I saw once. No, the helmet. Do you ever see that movie, Helmet Chap?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
I was
a great
in that movie. Yeah,
that's
it's
a great movie. He solves a crime in that movie.
Yeah, he sure does.
They're like, well, who's going to help us now? And they go, what about Helmet Chap? He can help us.
He solves the crime the hard way. What? What the hell's wrong with you people?
Yeah. You ever seen Jay Leno trying to put on a helmet strap?
Yeah, I've seen it.
There's something wrong with the helmet.
Do that again, do that again. Oh, man, I love when you do that. Okay, now do it naked.
I think you're thinking of Helmet Chap.
Yes, I am.
Hey, you know what time it is, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well,
If you know the name of the television show you'd like to see, press 1. You have selected, for the love of God, anything but what I'm watching right now.
welcome back to the show. Oh, Jeff, you took your contact lenses out, but you put them back in again, I see.
Yes, I did. And I can see you all at home very clearly.
He can't see you at home using his special robot powers. He can't.
Yes, I can.
No, he can't. He can't.
I can see you in your living room right now. In the middle of the night, I'm gonna come and get you.
Sleep well. Sorry, everybody. We're just messing around. He can't see you. I don't know why that makes me laugh. It's actually quite horrifying.
Sleep tight, kids.
Yeah. All right, let's do the email. We'll take people's minds off it. We'll do the email.
Okay.
And the tweeties.
It's Twitter time. Open up the tweet bag and let's see what Uncle Craig's got for you.
Play the thing.
Twitter, tweeting, ephemeral, fleeting, who can wear space coat with zone, ass mode, checks the tweets, 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 und also emails.
And your email. Email time again. All right, this is from Mike in Fairland, Oklahoma, who says, Dear Jeff, this is not even Craig, it's just straight directly to you. Oh, well, luckily, Jeff...
Something's going on before my eyes.
You know what's lucky? Jeff's wearing his contact lenses so he can read the damn email himself. Go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead, Jeff.
I can't bend over.
That's all right. Just swivel your eyes downwards and have a look.
I'm trying. One of them's all messed up, man.
Well, I guess we'll never know, guy in Oklahoma, whose name I've already forgotten. Mike? Mike in Oklahoma. Jeff would like to answer your question, but he doesn't care enough about you.
That's a bald-faced lie. I just can't look. I can't look.
All right, this is from Juliet in Flint, Michigan, who says, Dear Craig and Jeff, I've been told that having a tweet or email read in your show is as good as actually being on TV. Is this true? It's better! It's better than being on TV? How good is it to be on TV, Jeff, on a scale of 1 to 10?
I give it about a 4.
Yeah. This is from Marcus in Clearwater, Florida, who says, hey, Craig, you seem so confident and carefree on your show. I'm sort of shy. Do you have any advice? Yes, nut up.
Yeah, man, get some bulls.
Yeah. This is from Sonia in Chicago, Illinois. She says, hey, Jeff, see, there's another one just for you, Jeff. All right, There's another one for you, Jeff. I need to read that one.
Okay, I will. Dear,
I'll hold it up for you.
Dear Jeff, you are the hottest gay robot skeleton.
All right, this is from Allison in Wilmington, North Carolina. I don't know if you can tell from this picture, but Allison is a seagull. Dear GP in the Fergs, that's more like it. Do either of you have any guilty pleasures? Well, I enjoy rubbing my bare ass with chocolate. You, Jeff?
I like to plug myself into strange sockets. Who's making that noise? I can't see very well.
This is from Jane in Philadelphia in, America. Who says, have you ever been to Philadelphia, by the way?
Hell yeah, I got a place there. I like to go swimming all the time, get naked, throw beads.
Hey! Jane says, dear Craig, why do people push the elevator button again even though they can see it's already been pushed? Why do people do that, Jeff?
Because they're friggin' idiots.
Yeah. This is from Kelsey in Garland, Texas. Says, dear Craig and Jeff, do you have any friends whose texts you just ignore? My one friend... I can't even read this. This is from Brian in Salem in Oregon. I don't know if you can tell from this picture, but Brian is some kind of yeah, he's right there. What kind of bird is that? What's that, a fluffer?
Ooh.
That's a fluffer, isn't it?
It looks like...
That's the type of bird, a fluffer. They fly around and plump things up.
Yes, that's correct. A fluffer is a type of bird that fluffs things up. In fact, there's one behind this podium right now.
Yay!
CBS Cares, yes.
Yeah, all right. Brian in Salem, Oregon says, dear Craig, my wife always lies about her age to people she meets. I don't understand that. Have you done this? What, met your wife? Yes, I have. She told me she was 29. I said, I don't care.
What the hell's going on?
You know, rather alarmingly, I have no idea. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show where Jeff's trying out new contact lenses. I know there's going to be a lot of furious debate about whether people like this or not. And, you know, every piece of email and Twitter and stuff that we get about, you know, Jeff's new eyes. Jeff, what we do with that?
Throw it in the trash.
No, we won't. We'll give it careful consideration.
That's true, Craig. We'll read every single one.
Right.
In my pants.
Yeah. Anyway, my first guest is on web therapy. Is on a show, and it's called Web Therapy. It's Tuesdays at Showtime, on Showtime, and at Showtime. So if you go to the menu on your TV, at Showtime, that's the channel which the show is on. You know, I really feel I've made a bit of a dog's breakfast of this, don't you think?
Yeah, man, you really screwed that one up.
Yeah. You know, if we had any kind of professional courtesy, we'd do the whole thing again. Take a look at this. Please welcome the lovely Lisa Kudrow, everybody. Lisa Kudrow. Lisa, you look sensational. I mean, really good. I mean,
Wow,
you
thanks.
always look good, but tonight, wow.
Okay.
I mean, really. You
Thank you.
kind of. Did you ever see the movie Goldfinger?
Yeah.
Did you ever see the female pilot in Goldfinger, played by Honor Blackman? Her character was Pussy Galore. You look like her.
Fantastic.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's one of the biggest compliments I can give you.
I believe you. Thank you.
And your show looks good as well. That's,
is good.
That's Courtney Cox. You ever worked with her before?
I did a while ago.
All right. I had a lunch with her, and I had a salad.
Yeah.
That she recommended because it
Right.
makes you poop. She told you about this?
Where?
At the Beverly Hills Hotel.
There's a salad that makes you poop?
Yeah, it's a.
But I've eaten there. I always get is it that chopped salad? The McCarthy salad?
That salad, yeah.
And it made you go? That's never happened to me.
What, you've never gone?
Never.
That's what makes you the actress that you are, you see. No,
Yeah, no,
I
that's
was
never
having.
happened.
I had lunch with Courtney, and she said, "Have this salad, and then
It's a great
tell me,
salad.
tell me how long it takes until you have to go." And she's never done any of this to you. Maybe it wasn't Courtney Cox at all. Maybe it was somebody else.
No, but I mean, I've had that salad, and it's,
Nothing unusual?
Nothing unusual. I mean, maybe it was a bad batch. I don't know. Maybe
Bad
she
batch, you
sprinkles
go
it
faster. You know that.
Maybe she sprinkles it with psyllium husks or something. I don't know.
Does that make you go? So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Right.
Everybody
As if
knew about this.
everybody knows.
Everybody knew about it, and I did.
I was trying to think of a quick. I mean, that was the first thing that came to mind. Those things that irritate your bowel
Business.
and make
Yeah.
And that's one of them. But I don't know. Maybe she gets it with something in it. That's never happened to me. And maybe you stop bragging about how lucky you both are.
Wait.
To eat a salad.
Wait, well, I wasn't bragging.
To me, it's bragging.
Well, maybe it
because
was
that's
bragging a
very
little bit. because
fortunate.
I went to the Beverly Hills Hotel for lunch, which is very swanky.
Well, yes.
Yeah. Do you ever go there, or is it just cracky diners?
It's no, I go there.
Oh, really? I thought you preferred cracky diners.
I don't know that word.
Cracky
But yeah, cracky.
diners.
Yeah, like bad.
Yes, bad diners. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Did you ever go to a bad diner
Yes.
and order crack?
No.
Then you've never been to a cracky diner.
Okay.
Well, where
No.
do you like to go then?
I love going to the Polo Lounge. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love going there. That's like
Never seen any polo there.
No, I don't understand it.
I don't know why it's called the Polo Lounge.
Nor I haven't seen Ralph Lauren there.
No. No,
right?
No, I haven't seen it
And
there.
yet, I don't know why it's called the Polo Lounge.
I think in the old days of Hollywood,
Yeah.
people went there.
Okay.
I
And
like.
they were all polo players.
They were all polo-
In the old days, you see.
That's how people used to
played
get around
polo.
Hollywood before cars were invented.
Polo ponies.
Yeah, they would get polo ponies and ride up and down, smashing their balls with the giant hammers.
They were extra. They were extra rich.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you play polo?
No.
What?
What?
Well, what the hell are you doing in the polo lounge so often then?
Because it's, convenient, I
It
think.
is.
It's very convenient. And I love that salad. So I'm really shocked. I'm really shocked.
Well, maybe it's a myth about that salad. Maybe it should be tested on
maybe it's
Mythbusters.
power. Maybe you're very suggestible.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think that's true.
You know?
suggested that to me, and I agreed with you. That would prove it, I think.
It's like, here, you should drink whatever's in that snake
Okay, yeah,
glass,
all right,
and then
yeah,
you're going to
yeah.
be really, really funny.
Oh yeah.
See? Look
Do
how,
you,
look
do you
how
drink
funny.
a lot? Do you have a problem with alcohol?
I don't like it.
That
I
is a
don't drink.
problem. Yeah, that is.
I don't really drink a lot.
Really?
I really don't.
Well, what do you do then? You don't play polo and you don't drink? What the hell do you do?
I'm no fun at all.
No.
I mean, I try to.
You're a mom, aren't you? You got.
I have responsibilities.
Yeah, you
so
can't be
I
out
can't
there
drink.
playing drunken polo well every day. What age is your?
13.
Oh, high school.
He's just started.
Junior high?
His first day was today.
Oh,
Orientation at a new school.
Did you enjoy junior high?
No.
I don't think anyone does.
No, it's not possible.
I'll
to
feel
enjoy
bad
junior
even
high.
sending my kids to junior high.
I know.
I'm like, you're not going to like this.
I know. I'm trying to be, positive about it, but it's very hard because you can't say, here's how I got through it.
Yeah.
Like a miracle is how I got through it. I don't.
Well, it's a very difficult time of life, hair sprouting and all sorts.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Feelings and emotions.
Feelings and emotions.
Zits.
Yeah. No, it's true.
Yeah, no.
Mean
people. What happens to these mean people in junior high? Where do they go? Because by the time you get to real life, there's hardly anyone's mean.
I know.
No, I think I've changed my opinion. I think they're still around. They just get older.
Right.
Were you mean to people in
No.
high? You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, first I had to find friends. So I would have to find people to be mean to. That would have been the first order.
Were you
of
very...
business.
Did something happen over there?
I'm just, no.
Yeah, did you hear something?
Oh, what? There's a ghost?
No, I don't think it's a good... Well, it's a skeleton robot with weird eyes over there.
I was trying to ignore him.
Yeah, no, I can see why you would do that. I try, but contractually I should talk to him. I think the new eyes are kind of creepy. What do you think?
No, I like them.
Oh, you do?
Well, they're
Who's talking? Who's talking?
No, they're a nice blue, very open and welcoming, and
Yeah.
very pretty, very attractive.
Okay. You like blue eyes, then?
Yeah,
Your husband got blue eyes?
yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Both eyes blue?
yeah.
What's the name of that condition where you have one eye a different color from another eye?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
It's a condition?
Well, it's a thing.
It's a thing.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a condition, but it's kind of like there's a name for it. It's kind of like,
Interesting. That's the name I have for it.
No, I think it's a little more specific than that. I think it's like something occurred in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know that
this?
word, no.
I thought you knew this. Don't you have to study to be a web therapist?
No. Exactly.
You stopped doing therapy, didn't you? I remember I talked to you about it, and you said, "No, I don't do it anymore." Because I still
I
do it.
don't.
I like a bit of therapy, me.
No, I would love to have therapy.
Oh, you've never had any?
No, I have.
Yeah.
I have, and then she sort of excused me, like dismissed me
Well,
because
she said you were better?
I was perfectly fine.
That's a terrible therapist.
No, she was right on the money.
So you think...
I was fine.
And you're still fine?
Well, but I just think it's very good to have therapy.
It is, a sounding board,
No, but she
bouncy.
was more of sort of like an acute,
Acute therapist? That's a
Acute.
bad idea.
Very-
Your mind wanders.
I don't mean like acute therapist. I just mean, more like, like deal with an issue and then that's
Oh,
fine.
a very
you can
specific,
function
a
and
very
now move on.
specific issue.
Yeah.
So I don't suppose you'd
guess.
want to talk about what very specific issue. Like your inability to poo.
Inability to poo.
Anyway, we're done. No, awkward pause, mouth organ.
Awkward pause. Always awkward
You always
pause
take
with
awkward
me.
pause, yeah.
Oh, wait, what's that? Awkward pause what? Oh, mouth organ. What
Or
else?
touch my glittery ball.
No, all right,
Nah.
awkward pause.
We're doing a slightly new variation of the awkward pause.
Thank God.
Yeah. I try and sneak a look at an area of your body.
All right.
You can try and sneak a look at an area of mine.
All right.
All right. You're not sneaking a look at any of my areas.
I'm staring you into shame.
Lisa Kudrow, everyone! to the show. My next guest is the chief foreign correspondent for NBC News. His new documentary series, Day of Destruction, A Decade of War, airs Friday, Saturday and Sunday on MSNBC. Oh. Please welcome Richard Engel, everybody. Richard Engel. Richard,
how are you?
You know, I'm good. It's very nice to see you. Welcome to possibly the least dangerous place you'll ever report from. There's nothing to worry about here. No, Gaddafi may be here, but I don't think so.
I doubt it. You know, actually, where a lot of Libyans think he is. They think he's somewhere in the Sahara Desert with the Bedouins, probably stoned out of his mind. That's what a lot of Libyans think.
I think he's been doing that for quite a long time, though, don't you think?
Well, another thing Libyans call him, he has a big, you know, head of hair.
Yeah.
And they call him Bushashufa, which means Afro head. So he's a figure of ridicule, even more so now, but he has been for decades in that country.
Well, I mean, but he's definitely gone, right? I mean, he's not coming back, right? There's no kind of like, you know, the end of the movie when suddenly he goes, bah!
I doubt it. I doubt it. I think he's in the desert and will either be found or killed, but I don't think he'll be returning to his
Were you
house.
reporting from, you were out there, weren't you, in Libya?
No.
Oh, you
I've
never went
been
there? That's probably very wise.
No, I just got back. I just got back.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I was like, wait.
No,
Yeah.
Yes. No.
A good time had by all?
A good time had by the rebels.
Yeah.
Less good by the Gaddafi family.
Were you in with the rebels through all of this then, right?
I was there in the last part with the rebels and was with the rebels as they walked into Tripoli, as they marched into Tripoli.
How do you do that? How do you call them up and say, hi, I'm a reporter, I'd like to... I'd like to march into Tripoli with you.
Basically, yeah.
Really?
There were two groups of rebels. One on the Eastern Front,
right?
And they were trying to fight in the desert, and were not having a lot of success with fighting in the open desert. And these were true rebels. You know, people who were doctors or engineers and just stopped their professions and picked up guns.
Right.
And they didn't know how to use them at first. So for the first several months, we were with the rebels in the east as they were going back in the desert and firing rockets all over the place and not having a huge amount of success. Right. Then we went back, when I say we, the cameraman I was with and the crew, and we went to the other side, to the west, and there's mountains and canyons and some cover, and they were having a lot more success advancing on Tripoli, and eventually...
And clearly,
and
you know,
they marched to Tripoli.
Yeah, and got it done. What about the... tell me about the documentary that's running then. What's this about?
It's a 3-hour documentary.
Right.
And so already it's a serious project.
Yeah,
I did about... I did half of it. Rachel Maddow, who also works on MSNBC,
of course, yes,
did half of it. And it's looking at what has happened since 9/11, primarily to the United States.
Right.
How we changed in this last decade. You know, a lot has changed.
Sure. How do you, I mean, not just TSA. How do you feel the country has changed in the past?
Well, 2 million troops plus have been deployed, sent to combat. We've had 2 ground wars, more than 6,000 troops killed, nearly 10 times that many injured, $1 trillion spent in the name of national security. So a tremendous amount has changed.
Do you draw a conclusion of whether or not you agreed it was a good thing to begin these wars? Have they done any good? Have they served a purpose?
Well, we draw some conclusions in it, and talk to experts, people in the CIA, people in other counterterrorism jobs, and they say that initially it was probably a wise idea to go into Afghanistan to drive them out. The reviews about Iraq were a lot less positive.
Right. The idea, though, I believe, though, is that by keeping these guys busy there, that they are not attacking the U.S. on our soil.
Yeah, that's always been the classic,
right.
The classic trade-off.
Is that the case, do you think?
It's probably the case for Al-Qaeda, which is a very small group. It was never been a big organization, and Al-Qaeda has been decimated, and it's been decimated overseas.
I'm very glad to hear it, Richard, I have to tell you.
Yeah, no, as am I. But you don't necessarily, and this is one of the things that people kept telling us over and over, you don't necessarily need to fight a relatively small, very evil, very organized terrorist group by deploying your armies overseas and occupying foreign nations for a decade.
Right.
If you want to fight Al-Qaeda, well then go ahead and fight them and kill them. which has largely been successful.
Right. Okay. Now, MSNBC is a left-leaning television channel. Is there a political stance taken on this?
Well, I'm not left-leaning, or
Right.
I'm just a field reporter. So
Right.
I try and Rachel certainly has her opinions, which she talks about very openly on her show.
Right.
But what I was trying to do in this is not create a political polemic, but it was to try and at least frame the decade. So if you think about the 70s or the 60s, there'll be some iconic moments every
I'm
decade.
glad you didn't say the 80s, because that's like completely a blank.
But if you think of those decades,
Right.
Each one has its iconic moments, has its characteristics. So what we were hoping to do in this documentary is to at least try and bookend this last decade. From
You
2001
think this
until
last
2000.
decade will be defined historically by war in the Middle East?
I think it will be.
And that will be
And
what?
the war on terrorism, what was largely
Right.
described as the war on terrorism. Though that seems to have defined this this decade. I mean, if you were 10 years old on 9/11 and now you're 20, this decade has been your
You're right,
your
you-
life.
I
And it's
can't
been
really
going through
Yeah.
security checks,
Yeah.
fear, and Al-Qaeda. I mean, if I never had to talk about Al-Qaeda again, it would be too soon for me.
Yeah, no, I hear you. But it's interesting though, because I mean I grew up in the UK, and the security checks became very, very tight then, very, very early on, before 9/11. So I kind of remember that as being a thing about America, that things seemed to be much freer and easier.
People felt secure here. There was
Right.
this belief that, isolated, flanked by two oceans, that we
Right.
always had our own very strong military, which all of this is still true.
Sure.
But it made you feel perhaps that you could not focus on some security issues.
Do you draw any conclusions for the future, or where this is headed, what the next decade will be?
Well, there's a concern that once you've created all of these security institutions, that they keep going, and that the budgets that are involved and the contracting that is involved, that you have to keep an eye on this, because unless you do, these institutions will just have a tendency and an inertia that will carry them forward.
Yeah.
But also going back, Al-Qaeda is definitely weaker.
Right.
But is the United States also weaker because of the money that was spent, because of China's rising position in the world vis-a-vis the United States? So I'm not sure if it draws conclusions, but it definitely points out two things to be worried about. Watch the money that's being spent, and watch your position in the world, because you don't want to overexhaust yourself.
Watch your cash and watch your back. Yeah.
Yes, pretty much.
Yeah. That's how it is at CBS too, the young fella.
So,
Yeah. It's fascinating. I wish I had more time to talk to you. I'm fascinated by this. Good luck with the documentary.
well, thank you very
I'll
much. Well, thank you for having me on. And,
No, please come back. I'd like to talk to you some more. It was lovely to meet you. I'm sorry we don't have more time. Richard Engel, everybody. We're right back.
The biggest challenge could be monitoring all the bridges and piers. It's so brown, so murky, the divers almost blindly have to pat the bottom. It's a training exercise to search for explosives. They do find this limpet mine. It's just a training tool, but it would have been powerful enough to destroy the pier.
If you're watching Craig at home, you're missing half the fun. Consider this your formal invitation to laugh live in our studio audience at a taping of The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. Please give us a call at 323-570-0059 or visit our website at oneiota.com.
It's GP and the Fergs. Epilogue.
Hey, so I found out the name of that condition when one of your eyes is a different color than the other eye.
Oh, what's that?
It's called heterochromia. That's exactly what it's called, heterochromia.
Oh, yes. Heterochromia refers to a difference in coloration, usually of the iris.
Anyway, I can't have you having anything like that, because there's nothing hetero about you, pal.
Well, that's much better.